Hi, I'm Lori Byrne, and I chose to do my website evaluation on the tree octopus simply because the title of the subject seemed intriguing enough. Got on the web page and read through the material previously, and I think to myself, to the 8th grader's eye, this website might be credible. A lot of times they just jump at the first thing that strikes out at them, such as the picture here. There's an octopus, there's a tree, and some of the kids at that grade level think, okay, it's got to be real. And reading through, and as I would read through to the kids all this information, I can see where the vocabulary might be large enough, and the formatting of the website looks pretty credible, that they might actually buy into this. Not really convinced that the kids at that grade level are going to completely understand all of what's being read to them, or if they're reading it for themselves. Not sure that they would have a full understanding and grasp on the information itself thus far. First thing I'm going to do, I actually used Miss Beth Phillips' ABC's method of evaluating credible websites. I want to look for the author. I went to the and I don't think you can see it, but at the very, very bottom right-hand corner, it says address concerns to Lyle Zapato. And I had wondered, okay, is this the author? So what I do is I go back to my URL up top, and I take off from left to right the slash line and then the tree octopus portion of the URL. And that brings me to this, perhaps it's the home page of the Zapato, or I'm sorry, it's called Zaptopia.net. And right here we have a brief introduction of what is seemingly the author of the webpage, Lyle Zapato. Again, I don't see any credentials, educational background on this gentleman, so I'm not really, that's kind of leery that I've learned nothing about this guy other than his support for tree octopus, saving the tree octopus. There's no biography here whatsoever. Something I picked up on, however, I doubt the kids will, is this left-hand corner here, your source for conspiracies and other diversions. To me, after having read that first page of the web page, it was a diversion, nothing more than just somebody wasting time. And if you want to read the web page, then it diverts your time or your thoughts to something else. Serving the paranoid since 1997, so he is into serving the paranoid minds. Okay, I go back to the main web page. I want to bring up, go back down to the bottom here. And notice this site is not associated with any school or educational organization other than the Kelvinic University branch of the Wild Hoggus Conservation Society. I couldn't stop there. I wanted to see if this university was really in existence. So what did I do? I Googled. Here's what I find. Kelvinic University. There is such a thing. However, look below. Here's the URL address. Zapatopia.net/Kelvin/KU/. It leads one to believe that perhaps this website was created by none other than Lyle Zapato. Yet again, I'm just looking through various findings. I did find one. Let's see, where's she at? Oh, Joanne Jacobs. The author behind the site is the Kelvinic University branch for the Wild Hoggus Conservation Society. Sounds credible. It is, after all. And she goes on to say, to let us know that it was a bogus website. Yeah, that's her webpage. There's some other, when I Googled the university, there were some other pages out there stating how it was a bogus, hoaxy type web page, and not really, it's just out to divert one's attention, more or less. And I go back to the web page. I want to look at the pictures. That might be, pictures are something kids tend to look at and take belief into. Once they've seen it, by gosh, it must be real. There's an octopus holding a dollar bill. Sure, that's got to be the real thing. And it really gets kind of comical. Here we have a blue blurred image of what could be a octopus. A video. That to me looks like a rubber, I don't know, octopus toy. I could be wrong, on a Christmas tree. This looks like a stretch octopus. Somebody stretched a pink and white, I might add, octopus to a tree. And lastly, I love this one, the blue fuzzy octopus in a tree. Yeah, that shows credibility right now. And in the kids' eyes, I would hope at the 8th grade level, once they had seen the pink and white octopi, as well as the blue fuzzy octopi, they would be a bit more leery of what's going on. Frequently asked questions. Well, I looked here at the Merriam-Webster, watched the video, and I thought perhaps this would have something to do with the tree octopus. However, all it was is it correct to say octopuses or octopi? And that is all this particular lady discussed in her 2-minute video. Go further down, I'm wanting to know if they're wanting money, you know, where to send it to, whatnot. And I found, let's see, 2 questions. One of which, right here, what % of profit from tree octopus products sold on the site goes to support the species? They replied, none. The tree octopuses don't need money. They just want your love and willingness to write the angry letters to the editor demanding action. The second question was, regardless, I would like to donate money to help the tree octopus. How can I do this? Simply, all you have to do is go to the Olympic Peninsula, hold out a dollar bill in the tree octopus forest area, hold out a dollar bill for Lord only knows how long, and eventually the octopi will come out of its nest and take the dollar bill with her suckers and go back to the nest. So they're not asking for money. So that was questionable. I just think it's somebody, at this point, I just think it's somebody who has idle time on their hands and knowing that people will read this bogus website and, you know, find humor in it. Let's see if there's anything else I might have missed. Oh, the date of the website, very important. Yeah, it was created in 1998 and has been updated in September of 2012. Now, looking back at all this, overall, I would think once the kids saw the pictures of the blue fuzzy octopus as well as the white and hot pink stretch octopus, that would put some question in their minds. And I just want to, anything that we do within my math class, I just want to go through and model for them what things that they need to look for in finding credible, worthy websites before they just take the first thing they see and start taking notes on that particular web page. And there's a lot of different ways we can pick things out as to being credible or not. Some jump out at you. It's obvious that some websites are not credible. This one, from the start, could have been credible. However, when we get to the Kelvinic website and the URL has websites, the Octopus website's URL attached to it, that raises my suspicions tremendously, as it should with the children. So we've got to teach the kids and then model for the kids and allow the kids the opportunity to trial and error with these strategies for themselves. Okay, that concludes my webpage evaluation, and thank you.